The seventh stanza of Lycidas is rich with images from Greek mythology. So it begins with an apostrophe to the fountain Arethusa and the river Mincius. Now, Arethusa and Mincius both are names of rivers. Here, Arethusa symbolizes Greek pastoral poetry. Mincius is a river that flows through Mantua, the birthplace of Virgil, the Greek writer. So, the poet begins this stanza with an apostrophe to the fountain Arethusa and the smooth sliding river of Mincius, and he talks to them that the previous stanza, where we heard Phoebus, the god of poetry, speaking, the previous stanza was of a higher mood. So he wants to come back to the earthly mood because the previous stanza was of a lofty ideal of heaven, thoughts of Jove, and how earthly deeds are weighed by God, etc. So now he wants to come back, the poet wants to come back to the present moment and think of what had actually happened to Lycidas. So he is asking the Greek pastoral poetry to give him an answer. And here you can see the Greek mythological characters appear. Okay, the herald of the sea Triton appears, Neptune appears, and both of them try to excuse themselves of the accusation of taking away Lycidas's life. Now, herald of the sea Triton tries to give an excuse to Neptune, and here is a conversation that herald of the sea Triton makes with the sea, Neptune itself. He asks the sea waves and asks the winds flowing through the sea what had actually happened to this poor shepherd. They say that they did not know anything about this man's accident, they did not know anything about the sad story. So, the sage Hippocrates brings an answer that it was not the sea waves nor the sea winds that had drowned Lycidas, because at the time of his death the air was calm, and on the sea waves the different sea nymphs, including Panope, were playing. So everything was fine, no problem was there in the weather, everything was fine on the sea surface. Then what had happened to Lycidas? It was that cursed bark. Bark here stands for the ship. It was the cursed ship or boat that Lycidas was traveling is to be blamed. Lycidas was supposed to be traveling on a cursed ship which was drowned and caused the untimely death of Lycidas. So we can see that Lycidas was a person loved by, even like Orpheus, Lycidas was loved by the forces of nature, the sea and the winds. They did not mean to kill Lycidas with their angry waves or angry winds. So we can see that all the blame goes on the cursed ship, and that caused the untimely death of Lycidas according to Triton, Neptune, the sea waves, and the sea winds. So this realization is brought to them in the form of an answer brought by the sage Hippocrates. So nature is now made free from the guilt or accusation of taking Lycidas's young life.